You did it. You went through all the paperwork, all the hoops, and you finally have that new financial license. You're ready to shout it from the rooftops, but the affiliates you want to work with, they're not exactly lining up. Let's get into why that piece of paper, that huge milestone for you, just isn't the magic key to winning them over. This quote really hits the nail on the head. A license is a starting point, sure, but it's not the finish line. Affiliates are looking for something much deeper, something that can't just be printed on a certificate. They're looking for a reputation. And here is the fundamental disconnect. It's all about perspective. When you announce that license, you're popping the champagne, right? It's a celebration of all that hard work. But for a savvy affiliate, that same announcement is the starting gun for their own investigation. You see proof of credibility, they see a risk they now have to calculate.
This huge gap in perspective leads us straight into something we need to talk about, the licensing illusion.
So what is it? Well, it's this mistaken belief that just because a regulator gave you the thumbs up, you've automatically earned operational trust from your partners. And believe me, that is a really dangerous assumption. Let's break this down. Regulatory approval, your license. It says you're authorized. It says you meet the legal minimums. But what doesn't it say? It says nothing about whether your payments are stable, if your leadership team actually knows what they're doing, or if your tech can handle real volume. And that's the stuff affiliates actually care about. So when that press release goes out, you have to understand an affiliate isn't thinking, wow, impressive. They're thinking, okay, let's start digging. Let's verify. Your announcement isn't the end of a process. For them, it's just the beginning. So what exactly happens next? Well, this is what we call the silent inspection. It's everything that happens behind the scenes before an affiliate even considers reaching out. And you don't have a lot of time. We're talking about a 48-hour window. That's it. In those first 2 days, they are quietly vetting every single thing about you. If they find any red flags in that window, they're gone. You'll never even know they were looking. So what's on their checklist? Oh, it's thorough. They're checking your domain age to see if you're brand new. They're looking up your executives on LinkedIn. They're digging for chatter about your payment reputation, your platform stability, and even the credibility of the jurisdiction that licensed you. They are piecing together your entire public digital footprint. This brings us to a really important point. Why do so many of these big licensing announcements just fall flat? You know the ones I'm talking about. We've all seen them. They're packed with these generic, self-congratulatory phrases. It's all about milestones and commitments to excellence. It sounds nice, but it completely misses what an affiliate actually needs to know. Okay, look at the difference here. A weak announcement is basically just a compliance update. It says, we got a license, and it focuses on your hard work. But a strong announcement, that's a trust-building asset. It says, here's our leadership, here's our operational strength. It focuses on the affiliate's risk, and, crucially, it's not just on your website. It's covered by respected third-party sources. And here's the bottom line. Affiliates don't partner with the press release. They partner with the confidence that you're a stable, reliable business. The announcement just gets their attention. It's the infrastructure of trust around it that actually seals the deal. All right, so enough about the problem. How do you actually prepare for that critical 48-hour silent inspection? Let's get into a clear, actionable plan. Before you even think about hitting publish on that announcement, you need to go through this checklist. Get your digital footprint in order. Make sure everything is professional and consistent. Secure some media coverage on real industry sites. Make your leadership team visible and credible. Be transparent about your payment providers. And make sure your messaging is perfectly aligned across your website, PR, and social media. All of this really boils down to one final, really important distinction: the difference between reputation and regulation. Think about it this way. A license is a single milestone. It's a snapshot in time. A reputation, on the other hand, is a living, breathing ecosystem. A license proves you met a standard once. Your reputation is what signals that you're actually built to last, and that's what affiliates are betting on. So how do you actually demonstrate that durability? Well, it comes down to these pillars: having a structured media presence, making sure your leadership is consistently visible, running your operations transparently, and communicating clearly. These are the powerful signals that you're a serious, long-term player. This requires a fundamental change in your mindset. You have to shift from thinking of your license announcement as a moment of celebration to seeing it as a strategic opportunity for positioning.
And remember, the real goal here isn't to impress anybody. It's not about showing off. It's about systematically removing every single shred of doubt an affiliate might have about you. That's how you create the space for trust to grow. So I'll leave you with this. Before you craft that next big announcement, just stop and ask yourself one simple question. Have we just proven that we're licensed, or have we actually built a foundation to be trusted?